Welcome back to another episode of Manzarra the Hobbyist. I just spilled tea water all over my keyboard while trying to put together this video for you guys. I was explaining that I have a cherry almond oolong tea from the Spice and Tea Merchants. And this time I actually put it in a little glass jar so you guys could see the tea once it's brewed. I don't think you can... Yeah, you can kind of see it through the glass. Yeah, that works fine. That works great. Much better than what we were doing before. You can see small tea leaves, little bits of stuff in there. And then I can read you the ingredients from this package to tell you exactly what's in the cherry almond oolong tea. So it says it's a flavored oolong tea. There's moderate caffeine. And then the description of this tea is, the classically paired flavors of cherry and almond are blended with rich oolong for a tea that's as sweet as a dessert without the calories. It recommends brewing 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces of water, steeping for 3 to 4 minutes at 205 degrees. I disagree with the 8 ounces of water for a teaspoon, the 3 to 4 minute steep at 205 degrees. I mean, we talked before that oolong teas can vary in their steeping times, but going up to 205 seems a little hot. I like maybe 10 degrees less. I mean, we'll see. I did mine at 195, so we'll see where that ends us up. And then I brewed it a little bit longer than 3 to 4 minutes because what I did is I took this spoon, which I'm not sure if this is definitely more than a teaspoon, but what I do is I scoop the tea. It'll be just about flush, flat on top, and then I'll dump that into my teapot basket. And then once the teapot basket's out, this is all, yeah, there's not a lot there. I didn't fill it, but you don't need to. You know what? Hold on. Aroma. You can get the aroma of your tea by smelling the tea leaves before you drink it. Let's continue on this. The ingredients with the Taiwanese oolong tea: cinnamon, apple, rose hips, cherry, rose petals, natural and flavors, with parentheses around wild cherry and almond. And then this says that it may contain sulfites. It's packed in a facility that handles soy, wheat, milk, and tree nuts. This little bag says it was $9 per ounce, which is not bad. It's a little expensive, but not bad at all for tea. Tea can get pretty expensive when it's loose leaf. You can, on the back of it, you can see all the dry leaves look. Hold on. Let's do that again. See what all the tea looks like when it's dry. So yeah, those little yellow chunks right there, those are the apple. That's the dehydrated apple. You can see them here. I got a few of the chunks here, like these right here. This is the dehydrated apple. All right, let's go for our first sip of tea. Now, I don't think you guys actually got to see my teapot last video. This is my teapot. I got it from Teavana back in 20, I want to say 16. It might have been 15. I just spilled water all over my desk mat. Again, if it's too hot to hold, it's too hot to drink, but this is just fine. Yeah, so it has that lighter, cherry flavor. It's not like a bright cherry candy. It's very much like natural cherry. And then the almond comes in at the back of the tongue at the end. I'm trying not to just give you guys a big because that is how you spread the flavor. Or whatever, you guys can get it. So what that does is when you with the tea is it sprays it around the inside of your mouth so that you can taste the tea amongst the different taste buds, because different parts of your tongue acknowledge taste in a different order. So having it cover all of your taste buds at once gives you a really fair chance to see what all your tea tastes like. It's nice. I recommend it. It's nice. If you like floral, if you like fruity, It is oolong, so it still has a little bit of an earthy taste at the end, but it's more fruity and flavorful than it is like easy. Like it's a little bit more complex with those flavors. Nothing bad. It's all good. I recommend it. Okay. Again, that's the cherry almond oolong from Spice and Tea Merchants. Thank you. See you next time.